What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode here in Okinawa, Japan. For today, I've actually spotted a few abandoned cars that at least appear to look abandoned, and I just wanted to come take a closer look and share with you guys and kind of show you the crazy car finds that I do find out here in Japan. And happy holidays to everybody. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I really want to know. And stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the video. Here's a little junkyard off the side of the road. I'm not exactly sure what all is in here. I really don't see anything catching my eye right off the bat, but here's something. I don't know what it is. I mean, the body lines are kind of cool on it. I really can't tell. It's a four-door. I mean, from the back end, usually pretty good about this, but I could not tell you. I mean, this thing's pretty much stripped too. You guys are the pros. You guys might know. Comment below. I mean, the front end, it kind of looks like a 90s Eclipse, but it is a four-door, and obviously it's not an Eclipse. Not sure what it is, but I mean, this thing, whatever it was, it's pretty much done for. Actually, I don't know the information or the name to this junkyard over here. I'm just driving by and I wanted to pop over and just see if there's anything. Because you never know what you find in junkyards out here in Japan. Sometimes they can be a complete bust. Other times you might find like an abandoned Evo like I have in the past. Oh, here we go. A little Altezza action for you guys. And it does have a aftermarket grille and front bumper. And the hood is popped. Let's see if we can find a way in here. And it might be a pick and pull, you never know. Well, the junkyard was open, so we're gonna go and check out the cars in here. It's not a very big junkyard. Check out this Honda van. It's got a sweet front grille on it. Hey, here's a Skyline for you guys, or Infiniti G35 for folks back in the States. See if it's got the 3.5 or the 2.5. That is the VQ25, the 2.5 liter, not the VQ35 that spits out about 280 horsepower. Yep, 250 GT. Pretty clean looking car though. Nice spoiler. I don't know if this right here would actually fit on the G35s back in the States, but that's pretty cool. And then over here is a Gino. These are pretty cool. Little Daihatsu K car. Check out this Nissan Serena Rider S. Autech edition. You guys might know the Autech name very well. Looks like it's got some aero done to it from the factory, I'm assuming. Cool looking Nissan van though, nonetheless. But really nothing catching my eye a whole lot. Oh, by the way, that Altezza is a Gita edition. It's the hatchback, which is kind of cool. We don't see a lot of those driving around out here. This is cool right here. Subaru Sandbar, full-time all-wheel drive, and a supercharger on a bongo truck. That's pretty cool. Usually when you see all-wheel drive and supercharger, you're not going to think of a mini truck. Let's check it out. It is manual too. I bet the supercharger on it's super small though. And then what are you? It's a Toyota. Is it a Corolla? (4AFE) for the engine. Nissan Tiana. Here's a Honda Step Wagon. I like these a lot for the van guys out there. Suzuki Jimny. These have the F6A turbocharged 3-cylinder engines in them. Good for about 65 horsepower. Man, these are cool. I would definitely pass on this one though. RIP. RIP. So I'll be completely honest with you guys. I really didn't have a plan for today's video. It's just such a nice day. It is Christmas Eve. I wanted to get out, get some fresh air for a little bit. And it's Japan. You never know what you're gonna find. I just drive around sometimes and I always find cool things. So we're gonna hop back in the van and drive around, see if there's anything else we can find. Maybe another junkyard, but I'm really hoping to find some abandoned vehicles. I've spotted a few, so let's see if we can go find them. So a lot of you guys have been asking for more MR2 stuff, and here's a MR2, rusted out. Is a G Limited. I think this is the non-turbo edition. This thing has definitely seen better days. Oh my goodness. No license plate. This thing has been here for years. Such a shame. Such a shame. You guys can just see what the salt in the air does to cars out here in Okinawa. Would you fix it or would you pass? I think this one's too far gone. I mean, anytime you see any kind of surface rust like this, usually it means underneath and everything else is going to be real bad. So there's a lot of cars like this out here in Japan. I've got a few more I'm going to try to check out today. But man, what do you guys think? Well, the JCI isn't all that old on it. So this thing hasn't been sitting here for too long. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, the spoiler is pretty nice on it. I do like the spoiler. And it does have an aftermarket exhaust, but you can see the rust on it. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here, see what else I can find for you guys. This might not be a long episode, but we'll see what we can find. Alright, I found a car. We're gonna check this one out for sure. Check it out. Nissan Silvia S14 Kouki front end. No license plate. Just sitting out here off the side of the road. Road tax hasn't been paid in 2 years, so this car hasn't been road worthy in about 2 years now. What do you guys think the story is behind this car? I don't know. I don't know. But this is definitely like the nicest S14 I think I've ever seen in person. And it's just sitting here. Yeah, no front plate. No back plate. Huh. I'm just messing with you guys. Actually, I know the owner of this S14. He actually was my neighbor, but he moved back to the States, and his car is sitting here waiting to get shipped to mainland to get stored. I hit him up. I was like, hey man, I drove by your S14. Can I go film it real quick? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. But yeah, we're actually gonna check his car out. It's probably the coolest S14 I've ever seen. Maybe the coolest S14 I ever will see. Maybe for some of you guys too. But he has old school Nismo, everything pumped into this car. I'm gonna see if I can get the parts list and maybe put it down in the description below. I don't wanna butcher anything. I don't wanna bring any like discredit to this car, but I know it has a bunch of classic, authentic Nismo parts that are super hard to find, super hard to come by, and a lot of money put into it, with that being said. So let's go ahead and check out this S14. So what I do know is this car used to be white, and then before he left he had it painted in this sunburst orange that I think looks awesome with the white rays and the black carbon fiber hood. It definitely stands out. The highly sought after Kouki front end that all the 240SX boys back in the States try to get their hands on. You know who you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a stab at everything that I see. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a Nismo front grille, maybe a Nismo intercooler. The Nismo lug nuts. The only thing that I don't like about this car are the lug nuts. Adam, you gotta find old Nismo logo lug nuts to match the old Nismo logo theme you got going on here. But super sweet wheels. To say Nismo spoiler, could be. It is adjustable, gotta love that. Of course, Nismo exhaust, old Nismo logo, love it. The body's in great shape. This car just looks so good. I gotta know, are these Nismo right here? There's like little louvers in the back. They're sweet. Oh, and check out the Recaros. Of course, old Nismo logo, passenger and driver side. Of course, the seatbelt shoulder strap right there, old Nismo logo, very cool. Old Nismo logo shift knob. He's even got the cup holders. God. Awesome. Oh man. That gauge in the door over there, awesome. I love that Nismo logo. That looks super rare. Got your boost gauge. And then Nismo horn button, very cool, man. Like, I don't think you guys understand how hard it is to find all these old Nismo parts. They're all out of print. They don't make them anymore. So you gotta go dig in on the interweb. You gotta go on Yahoo auctions, Japanese auctions, and try to find the right parts for the right car. And obviously they're gonna demand a pretty penny. So only like the diehard enthusiasts are gonna pay, when obviously Adam has put some money into this car. I mean, I don't even want to know how much those cup holders cost. But I will say, from owning a 95 R33 GTR, cup holders are a must. And for whatever reason, a lot of the cars back in the day didn't have cup holders. I'm assuming the manufacturer's like, hey, you're gonna be racing this car. You don't have time to sip on a drink or anything like that. But I mean, as a daily driver or just cruising around town, like, it's so nice having cup holders. What do you guys think about this S14? Comment below. I love it. I love it. I'm a huge fan. Actually, for the record, the S14 is my favorite Silvia out there. I know there's a lot of love for the S15s. I've always been a huge fan of these cars ever since I grew up living in the States. Even the 240SX, huge fan. Huge fan. But it's so much cooler seeing them in Japan as an actual Silvia, badged as the Silvia with a factory Kouki front end. Doesn't get any cooler than that. I like the Zinky front end too, don't get me wrong, for the Zinky guys out there, but the Kouki I think just looks so much more aggressive, and we never got it in America. And obviously we want what we can't have. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up Adam's S14. Adam, I bet you can't wait to get your hands on the car, man. Hopefully sooner than later. And whenever you get it back to the States, let me know. I'll be in the States here in June. I'd love to come check this car out and see it at a meet, driven around in America. All right, guys, and last stop. Check this out. So I've lived here for a little over 2 years now, and I drive by this place all the time. It's like a little, I don't know, parking garage right off the side of the road. And there's always this Evo sitting out here. And I never see it move. It has a plate, but I know you guys love Evo content. So here is it looks like an Evo 6 front bumper. Maybe it's Evo 6. Actually, I think it is Evo 6, but I mean, there's just damage all over it. All over it. Crazy though. I mean, I love seeing Evos out here, especially with kanji plates, not American owned. I love seeing the locals driving the JDM sports cars. Because a lot of us Americans, when we get out here, we buy JDM sports cars to take back with us, and a lot of the Japanese drive, you know, other kind of cars. But I love seeing sports cars plated and being driven on the road. Man, I don't know. What do you guys think about this Evo? What do you think the deal is with it? Literally 2.5 years, and it's always just sitting here, and I always see it. And I just wanted to come by and check it out. Thinking it was abandoned. I mean, just because it has a plate on it doesn't mean it's being driven, but the actual like road tax sticker or the JCI sticker has been updated. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I mentioned in my last video, I'm headed to Tokyo in about a week and a half. I've got the airfare booked, my lodging set up. Everything is a go. Tokyo Auto Salon tickets have already been purchased, so I'm gonna be there on Saturday. So if any of you are gonna be in Tokyo and you wanna link up, hit me up on Instagram, Captain26. Go follow me on there and DM me if you wanna meet up. I'm gonna be there probably all day Saturday. I get into Tokyo Thursday, so Friday night I'll probably be out doing some stuff. Saturday is gonna be the actual show. And then Sunday, I was planning on going up to Yokohama, checking out Nismo Factory, and just a whole bunch of other JDM car content out there for you guys. So definitely don't miss out on that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you guys get notified as soon as the video drops. And with that being said, Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Later.